Detroit heads back on the road for Game 68, and the tone has shifted. After building momentum and delivering a statement win in Carolina, the Red Wings had a chance to create separation. Instead, a late breakdown against Vegas erased that opportunity, and now the standings tighten even more. Detroit sits just 1 point ahead of Tampa, with the Lightning still having a game in hand. That means the margin is effectively gone. Now, every game matters. Washington presents a difficult matchup, a team that can control pace and capitalize on mistakes. Detroit has already seen how quickly games can turn against structured opponents, and that lesson is still fresh. The challenge tonight is not scoring, it is closing. Detroit has shown that they can respond, they can push, they can even dominate. But the difference at this stage of the season comes down to what happens after those moments. Can they protect a tie? Can they hold momentum? Can they avoid the one mistake that flips the game? Because now, that is the difference between holding a playoff position and chasing it again. This is Strat Man Hockey, Red Wings Hockey. We're in here. The Detroit Red Wings face off against the Washington Capitals. We'll be back for the opening face-off right after this. Welcome back in here. Stratman Hockey, Wings and the Capitals about to face off here for the second time at in Washington. Wings played here at the Capital One Arena a few nights ago, and they lost 4-2 in the last matchup in this very building. The Wings start the first of 4 games on the road here tonight. They have this game, then they head to Vegas, a team they just lost to at home. They play Utah and Colorado before coming back for a couple of divisional matchups. Now, the Red Wings will play the Tampa Bay Lightning one time before the end of the season, and that is the team that's chasing them heading into the game here tonight. Opening face-off about to begin. We'll get the starting lineups and we'll get right into it here. The Red Wings starting the top line again. Same lineup out there. Compher with DeBrincat and Kane. Sherratt and Seider, the defensive pair. Strome, McMichael, and Wilson are the top line for Washington. Chychrun and Van Riemsdyk, the defensive pair. Detroit sends Alex Lyon out in nets tonight. Logan Thompson, the goaltender for Washington. The same team, the same goaltender who faced off against Detroit the last time. Puck is at center ice, and we're underway here as the Capitals win the faceoff. Chychrun gives it away to Seider, still in the neutral zone. He's giving it right back. Chychrun now tries to move it right side. Pass is knocked down. Seider's going to move it back into the zone. He's up over the line now. It's a shot from there that's knocked away by Thompson, and now Strome will turn it back. Knocked down at center ice this time by Compher. He'll work it back into the zone. Delayed penalty coming to Washington early. Shot there is blocked. And we'll see a power play. A Red Wings power play that went over in the last game against Vegas. They'll get their first chance here tonight. McMichael in the box.
Washington penalty to number 24, Connor McMichael, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 2 minutes.
Faceoff will be in the Washington zone. It's won by Detroit. Right off the faceoff. Shot there by DeBrincat is going to be gloved down by Thompson. Good early chance for the Red Wings here. They win it again. Puck comes to Sherratt. He fires it from there. They score. The Red Wings get a power play goal off the faceoff. They take an early 1-0 lead. Sherratt from Compher. Sherratt's 6th of the season on the power play here. The Red Wings power play comes alive early here in the game. They win the face-off back at center ice. DeBrincat will have possession of it. Another penalty coming as the referee's hands up.
Assistant number 37, JT Comfer. Top of the goal, 2-11.
This time it's going to be Wilson going to the box.
Washington penalty to number 43, Tom Wilson. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 2:54.
And another power play for Detroit. Face off deep in the zone here. Once again. Wings win it. Puck comes to DeBrincat. He wrists it in and it's in. They score again, the Red Wings. Take a 2-0 lead. 2 chances, 2 goals, 2-0. "44th goal of the season for Alex DeBrincat." I feel like that's a career high for him. I'm gonna check the stats. Check them stats, y'all. Come on, stats. Yeah, the most goals he's ever scored was 41 back in the 21-22 season. He also scored 41 in 18-19. So he's twice scored 41 goals. This is his 44th of the season. So that's goal number 44 for him. He is 3 away from his 300th career goal. Which is unbelievable. Just crazy amount. 2-0 Red Wings. 2 power play goals on 3 shots. They only have 4. Washington has yet to get a shot on goal here. And the puck is back to center ice. Wings win it. DeBrincat has it.
Detroit
skating with it.
Scored on the power play by number
Works it over to Kane. The Wings are back into the zone again. Shot here from Kane is knocked away by Thompson. And now Wilson will skate it back.
3 minutes.
It's knocked away from him by DeBrincat. He'll turn it back into the zone again. Another shot there that's knocked away. And now McMichael will try it again. It's taken away by Kane at center ice. Kane over the line. Shot there is knocked away. 7 shots for Detroit, nothing for Washington so far. Here's Strome back the other way. He's trying to work it into the Red Wing zone. He gets around Sider. Here's a shot from him. That one is in. They score. They get one back. Dylan Strome on their first shot of the game. Cuts the lead to 1. Second liners will be out there. 2-1 now Detroit. After Strome put one in from McMichael and Van Riemsdyk. That's Strome's 23rd of the season. So the Wings net a couple early, and Washington answers back. We don't expect them to roll over and let Detroit dominate here at home, but Detroit has played well early. They have. I don't know if you caught that. Detroit has played well early. It's good to see. 2 power play goals on 2 chances. Can't beat that. Can't beat that with a bat. That's a whole rap reference. Puck back to center ice. Larkin line out there against the Dubois line this time. Detroit wins that face-off. Taken by Soderblom.
Washington Capitals goal. His 20.
He'll circle in the neutral zone with it and try to work it in. It's knocked away. Ovechkin will take it. He's back into the wing zone here. That shot is knocked away. Larkin will scoop it up and move it back out. Works it over to Raymond. Raymond back to Larkin. That give and go. It's a shot by Larkin from there. That one is going to be gloved down. Another great chance for Detroit. These top two lines buzzing. Wings lead at 2-1. They win that face-off. There's a shot by Raymond on net. That one's going to be knocked up into the crowd. Bunch of dangerous chances here in the first 6-ish minutes here of the game for the Red Wings. It's good to see. They've struggled on the road this year in general. They win the face-off again. Edvinsson will fire it in there. That one's knocked away. Rebound's going to be picked up by Johansson. His shot is going to be gloved down. Red Wings now with 11 shots on net. Capitals win this face-off. Protas will try to move it out. He does. He's back into the wing zone. He'll work it around Johansson. He's down low. That one's knocked away. Only their third shot on net. Soderblom back the other way. Ovechkin got a stick in, took it away. He'll work it back into the Red Wing zone. He's up over the line now. Ovechkin's shot is going to be deflected. That was up into the netting. Off the shot from Ovechkin, and the third liners will be out there. 2-1 now. Faceoff's going to be to the left of Alex Lyon. It's a bit of a playoff atmosphere here in the arena tonight. So we're down into inside of the last 20 games of the regular season. The Wings really would love to see a chance to get in the playoffs here. Unlike the real team that did not make it. And once again this year, they're falling apart late in the season. We do not want to see that from this team. Face-off won by the Capitals. Shot there by Carlson's just wide of the net. It's picked up by Smith in the corner. Try to work it out. Mangiapane took it away from him. Delay penalty coming to Detroit here. There's a shot by Mangiapane. That's going to be knocked away. And a penalty coming to Smith here for Detroit. It's going to give Washington a chance on the power play. Their first chance.
Detroit penalty to number 15, Craig Smith. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 8:40.
All right, this is a chance for Washington to make this an even game. Faceoff's going to be just outside of the Red Wing zone. Power play unit loses it. Detroit has possession. Hull knocks it down the ice. Skating back. Taylor Radish now. He's over the line. Take a long range shot there. That's knocked away. Bounces to Tarasenko, and he'll knock it out. Loved seeing these long range shots from Washington. This one from Eller is knocked away. Tarasenko now has it again. He gets it back out. Last time, here's Carlson. He'll fire. Actually, that's not Carlson. Sorry, misspoke. Those third lines are out there. That's Roy. Not Wah. His shot is knocked away. Back to Tarasenko one more time, and it's out. Wings kill that power play. Still a 2-1 here. Mangiapane back with it. He's up over the line. That's knocked away. Here's Mott. Turns it back out to center ice. It's given away to Eller, and we'll see the fourth liners out there. 2-1 Detroit halfway through this first period from the Capital One Arena in Washington. Nick Dowd with it. He'll work it over the line. Shoots it there. That's off the outside of the post. Here's Rasmussen. He'll turn it back. It's knocked down at center ice. Coming back with it. Duhaime tried to break it in. Skipped off of his stick back to Rasmussen again. He'll get it to Casper. Wings are back into the zone. He's around Van Riemsdyk. Chance down low. Fires it on net and they score. The Red Wings fourth liners. Marco Casper, who has been very quiet in the last handful of games, extends the lead one more time for Detroit. Casper from Rasmussen and Seider. It's Casper's 17th of the season. '61. 61st assist for Seider. He leads the team. Puck back to center ice. Wings lose it this time. Dowd has it. Works it to Beauvillier. They're going to try to move it into the wing zone now. It's given away to Berggren. We'll see the top liners out there. 3-1 Detroit. Just about 6 left here in the first.
53, Moritz Seider. Time of the goal.
Kane has it for Detroit. They're working with it. That's a nice pass. Just a little too far. Tried to break Comfer in. It was given away. Strome knocked it down. Comfer got it back, though. He tried to work it back into the zone, and Wilson knocked him flat. He'll work it back. He's into the wing zone now. Shot there is knocked away. 12-10 the shots now. Washington catching up in the shot department. Here's Kane back the other way. Another pass, this time to Comfer. Delayed penalty coming. He's up over the line now. Comfer with a shot there that's knocked away. Rebound's going to be touched up by Washington. Detroit's going to get another power play. They have been very sharp early here tonight.
Washington penalty to number 6, Jacob Chikrin. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 16 minutes.
Face off in the Washington zone. Power play unit loses it. McMichael has it. He works it out to center ice. Wings skating back with it. Here's Kane. Try to pass it. Got it downloaded to Brinkett. He's going to get a chance here. That one's going to be knocked away. Ended up being an easy save for Thompson. McMichael tried to work it out. It's kept in. Kane knocked it down. He'll get a shot there that's knocked away. 15th for Detroit. Strome knocked it out to center ice. Skating back with it for Detroit. Seider. He's over the line there. That one's going to be gloved down on a shot from Seider. Bring the face off to the left of Thompson. Wings win it. Shot here for DeBrincat is knocked away. Puck is loose in there. It's picked up by Strome now. He managed to get it out of the zone. Wings power play buzzing tonight. They're very sharp. Coming back. Here's Seider. He's over the line. That shot's just wide of the net. Puck is loose in the corner. Worked around the boards now. Sherratt has it. His shot is blocked down in front. Comes to McMichael, and he knocks it out. Washington finally kills the power play tonight. Chychrun is back on the ice. Here's Kane. Back the other way. Winds up with a shot from there, and that's going to be knocked down and held on. Face off deep in the Washington zone again. Wings have it. There's a shot by DeBrincat. Deflected in front off of Kane. That one's knocked away. Bounces to Wilson, and he'll try to move it out. It's knocked down by DeBrincat at center ice. Gets a good pass. This one's down to Confer. He's into the zone now. That one is going to be knocked away. Wings with 20 shots here in the first. Van Riemsdyk now. Try to get it out to center ice. He does. It's taken away there by Strat. He tried to pass it. It was knocked down by Strome. They're moving back. Strome is up over the line. He's going to get a shot from there. That's knocked away, and we've reached the end of one here. Finally. Score after one. The Red Wings lead the Washington Capitals 3-1. We'll be back for the first intermission report here on Strat Hockey in just a sec. Welcome back in, guys. You can tell the difference between when things are going well and when things are going bad as to how I sound when I'm broadcasting these games. I'm pretty happy at this moment. The Red Wings power play has come through big time in this first period of play. The Wings lead it 3-1 after one period of play. Shots in the first, Detroit with 20. Washington ended up with 11. And the power plays in the first. Detroit 2 for 3 on 7 shots. And Washington 0 for 1 on 4 themselves. Goals in the first. Detroit scored on their first 2 power play opportunities. Sherratt scored his 6th at 2:11 from Confer. Then DeBrincat scored his 44th at 3 minutes from Confer. That made it 2-0 Detroit. Strome got one back at 5:20, his 23rd from McMichael and Van Riemsdyk. That made it 2-1. And then Marco Kasper, a guy who has not scored a ton, but came through at 12:40 in this first period, his 17th from Rasmussen and Seider. And that made it 3-1. We're ready for the second period of play. Top liners will be out there. Strat Hockey, welcome back in. Puck is dropped. Wings win it. Confer wins the faceoff. Taken by Seider. Early penalty coming here in the second period of play, right off the faceoff, essentially. Almost. Chychrun's going to go back to the box. He hasn't spent enough time there. He heads back. He just got out late in the first.
Washington penalty to number 6, Jacob Chychrun.
11 seconds into the second period.
Tripping. Time of the penalty, 11 seconds.
Face off in the Washington zone. Power play unit loses it this time. Strome has it. Couldn't get it out. Confer knocked it down. Took possession there. That one's knocked away. Rebound. It's picked up by Van Riemsdyk this time. And he gets it out to center ice. Back with it is Kane. He's going to get it over the line. Kane will wind it up for there. Deflected in front. This one's off of Confer this time. And it's knocked away. Strome again. Couldn't get it out. Confer got it back again. He's going to wrist it from there. That one's going to be knocked away. Rebound picked up by Kane this time. Detroit buzzing. Kane's shot is kicked to the corner where Wilson grabs it. He works it up the boards and out to center ice. Van Riemsdyk intercepts it in the neutral zone, knocks it all the way back down the ice. Wings moving it back. Taken away by Wilson. He fires it back down the ice. The penalty's done. Mike Michael takes it away. Try to work it back in. It's knocked down by Kane. He's back into the zone again. Couldn't get past Chychrun. Intimidated him and knocked it away without a penalty this time. Wilson back into the zone. He's knocked off the puck by Sherratt. The Wings stepping up. There's a pass the other way. Kane now. He's going to work it into the zone around McMichael. That one's going to be knocked away. We'll see the second liners out there early in the second. 3-1 Detroit. Washington has it. Protas. It's knocked away from him. Raymond will take it back. It's back into the zone here. His shot. It's deflected in front. That was off of Soderblom, but it was blocked down by Sandin. He'll try to work it out. He does. He gets it to Dubois. Delay penalty coming to Detroit this time. Oh, excuse me. Shot here by Dubois is going to be knocked away. And the Wings will go shorthanded. Edvinsson heads to the box.
Detroit penalty to number 77, Simon Edvinsson. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes.
So Edvinsson in the box. Wings are up by 2 here, early in the second, from the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. Faceoff's going to be deep in the Red Wing zone this time. Capitals hope to win this faceoff. They do. Taken by Protas. Fires it right off the faceoff. That one's knocked away. It's going to be grabbed by Johansson for Detroit. He gets it out. Skating back is Dubois. Johansson got a stick in there. Took it away. Lifted back into the Washington zone. They'll go back and regroup. Here's Ovechkin. He's up over the line, the captain for them. His shot is knocked away. Picked up by Soderblom for Detroit. He worked it out to center ice. Just over 5 gone by here in the second. Still 3-1 Detroit. Here's Protas up over the line. He gets around Raymond this time. That shot's going to be blocked, though. It's deflected to Raymond, and he knocks it back out to center ice. The penalty to Edvinsson is done. Detroit kills it. Here comes Dubois back with it. Shot there is knocked away. Wings will turn it back. There's a pass to Raymond from Johansson now. Shot there, deflected in front. That's off of Soderblom. That one's going to be knocked away by Thompson. Picked up by Protas. Gave it away. Red Wings move it back in. Larkin's shot here is knocked away. And now Sandin will try it again. Gets it up to Dubois. They're back into the wing zone now. He's around Johansson. Shot there is knocked away again. Third liners will be out there. 12 minutes left here in the second. 3-1 Detroit. Tarasenko will skate with it. Try to work it in. He does. He's all the way back into the zone. That shot is knocked away. Good chance there. Thompson was up for it. And now Eller will try to move it back. Gets it to Radish. They're moving back into the wing zone. That shot is outside of the net. Just wide. Smith tried to work it out. Kept in at the line. Mangiapane has it. His shot is kicked away. And the Wings will try to move it out again. Tarasenko. Kept in. Radish got it again. Shot there, knocked away. Puck was loose in the wing zone. It's picked up by Mott. Top liners will be out there. Halfway done here in this game. Wings up by 2. I misspoke. The third or the fourth liners are out there. Here's Kasper. Works it to Rasmussen. They're back into the line. His fourth line. Making things happen. That shot ends up being blocked, though. Duhaime will move it back. Sticked away from him. Rasmussen stepped up. Brought it back. Kicked away there, and a shot by him. Thompson was up for it. Beauvillier now will skate back. Back into the wing zone. That shot's going to be gloved down by Lyon. 29-19 the shots now at this point. Kasper against Dowd in the faceoff circle. Dowd is waved out. Kasper wins it. Rasmussen tried to work it out of the zone. He does. Gets it to Kasper. He's up over the line now. He's got a goal tonight. He's got a shot there that's knocked away. Now the top liners will be out there with just under 6 gone left here in the second. Wilson with it. Penalty coming to Detroit here. No, it's going to be a penalty shot, actually. On a trip by DeBrincat. Wilson's going to get a chance. Wilson skating in. Makes a move, takes a shot. That one's going to be stopped. No goal. On a penalty shot attempt here for Wilson. Keeps it at a 2-goal game. Washington wins the faceoff. Shot here by Wilson. That one is stopped. What a save by Lyon. It's picked up by DeBrincat as they try to move it out. Strome knocked it down, keeps it in the zone. That shot's off the outside of the post. Picked up again by the Wings. Here's Strome again. He took it away. Another delayed penalty coming to Detroit. Shot here by Strome is going to be knocked away. It's touched up by the Red Wings. Is the conference going to go this time? Actually, no. It's another penalty shot. Again, rare penalty shots, and now 2 in a row here for Washington. This will be Dylan Strome this time. Skating in. Here's Strome. Shot on net. Another one stopped. Lyon makes the save. They are 0 for 2 on the penalty shots tonight. Face off to Lions right. Conference waved out of the face-off. Washington wins it. Shot by McMichael is knocked away. Sherratt will scoop it up, try to move it out. Skimming away. Chychrun took it back. He'll shoot it there. That one's kicked away again. Taken back by the Wings. Second liners will be out there. Last 4 of the second. Still 3-1 Detroit. Soderblom with possession. It's knocked away from him by Ovechkin. He'll turn it back into the zone. Skates down low there. Shot is knocked away. He's got 4. Raymond takes it back for Detroit. Soderblom now with it. He'll take it back into the zone all the way down low. Shot there, knocked away. Now here's Protas for Washington. Back the other way. He's all the way back into the zone and jumps off his stick. He had a breakaway, and it came up short. Detroit moving it back. Here's Larkin. He's into the zone now. That's kicked away. And now Dubois will try it again. Gets it to Ovechkin. He's all the way back into the Red Wing zone. His shot is stopped there by Lyon. Rebound's picked up by Carlson. He fires it in on net. And that one is going to be knocked away in the second period of play. Is over here from Washington. Detroit with a 3-1 lead heading into the third. We'll be back for the second intermission report, which will be a short one here from Washington in just a sec. No goals scored in that second period of play. Welcome back here to Strat Hockey, second intermission report for you. Shots, Detroit with 12 in that second period of play for a 2-period total of 32. They are 2 for 4 on the power play here tonight with 11 shots on net. Those 2 goals coming, early in the game. Washington with 17 shots in that second period for a 2-period total of 28. They are 0 for 2 on the power play with 6 shots on goal. No goals scored in that second period of play. We're still at a 3-1 Red Wing lead heading into the third period of play from the Capital One Arena in Washington. This is Stratman Hockey. We're working our way back at working our way back into the third period here. Top liners will be out there. Compher against Strome. Wings win it. Taken by DeBrincat. Penalty coming. Right off the faceoff. Looks like DeBrincat and Wilson are getting into it here. We may get some interesting penalty results out of this one. We else got double minors for roughing, which is rare. But they'll both go off for 4 minutes. Teams will skate 4 aside here. No power plays coming out of this melee. Just 7 seconds into this third period.
Detroit penalty to number 93, Alex DeBrincat. And Washington penalty to number 43, Tom Wilson. 4 minutes each for roughing. Time of the penalties, 7 seconds.
Face-off will be in the neutral zone. Wilson and DeBrincat both in the box for 4 minutes. Compher against Strome on the face-off circle. Washington wins it. McMichael immediately gives it away. Kane will grab it. He'll work it up over the line. Shot from there is going to be deflected up into the crowd off of Kane's stick. And that'll be a face-off deep in the Washington zone. Washington wins it this time. Strome will try to work it out. It's kept in. Sider took it away. Another penalty coming. Sider's shot here is going to be knocked away and touched up. Strom will go to the box. I'm sorry, Chikrin. Chikrin's going to the box. Sider and Chikrin are getting into it. They are being separated. Well, we are going to see fighting majors here as this game is dissembling us a little bit. It's Chikrin and Sider will go for fighting here. The penalty benches are filling up early here in the third.
Detroit penalty to number 53, Moritz Sider, and Washington penalty to number 6, Jacob Chikrin. 5 minutes each for fighting. Time of the penalties, 1:35.
So Casper and Duhaime will come out and play with Sider and Chikrin in the box for 5 minutes. First half of the 4-minute penalties to Wilson and DeBrincat hadn't even ended yet. Face off in the neutral zone. Detroit wins it. Sherratt has it. Passes it right side. Here's Kane. He's going to move in on the breakaway. He's all the way down low. That one is knocked away by Thompson. What a play by Detroit. My goodness. That's Kane's ninth shot of the night. Rebound is picked up by Strom. He'll try to work it back. First half of the penalties to Wilson and DeBrincat are done. Here's Strom. Delayed penalty coming to Detroit the other way. Shot here by Strom is going to be knocked away. Rebound's going to be touched up by Detroit. And now Comfer looks like he's going to the box. Just Comfer by himself. We'll have a 4-on-3 power play for Washington here. It'll be a 5-on-4 power play soon because DeBrincat and Wilson will be back. All in, this is Washington's third power play. Teams are skating 4-on-3 now. Detroit's got Casper, Kane, and Sherratt out there. Washington's got Strom, McMichael, Duhaime, and Van Riemsdyk. Let's get the penalty call.
Detroit penalty to number 37, JT Compher. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 2:40.
Faceoff will be deep in the Red Wing zone. Washington wins it. Shot here by McMichael's over top of the net. Kane gets it out to center ice. Working back here, Strom up over the line. Shot there is out off the post. Goaltender's best friend comes up with a save there, and Sherratt works it back out to center ice. Back with it is Strom again, up over the line. He'll fire it from there. That one's going to be knocked away. Sherratt has it again and knocks it back up the boards and out to center ice. The fans are not liking it here. The penalties to DeBrincat and Wilson are done. They're back on the ice. Penalty to Compher is just about done. We're now at 5-on-4. Duhaime will stay out there. Puck at center ice. Wilson gets it to Van Riemsdyk. A shot on net's going to be knocked away. Off the stick of Van Riemsdyk. Compher is back on the ice. So the Wings have Compher, DeBrincat and Kane, Sherratt and Casper. Compher has it. Passes it right side. Here's Kane. He's up over the line. Shot there is knocked away. His 10th. Second liners will be out there. Full second line change here. The 5-minute majors are still happening. We're about 15 minutes left in the game. Wings still up by 2. Washington with possession. Ovechkin has possession. It's knocked away from him by Soderblom. He'll take it back for Detroit. He works it over the line there. That shot is knocked away. 37th for Detroit. Rebounds picked up by Larkin. That one's knocked away as well. Still loose in there. Larkin gets it back again. Tries to move into position to get another shot. Thompson with the save. Finally grabbed by Dubois, and he tried to work it out to center ice. He does. Gets a nice pass here. Delayed penalty coming to Detroit. Ovechkin up over the line. That one is going to be knocked away and touched up by Detroit. The penalties to Chychrun and Seider were done. They're out. Soderblom's in.
Detroit penalty to number 85, Elmer Soderblom. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 6:41.
On the power play for Washington, they're 4th. Face off deep in the wing zone. Power play unit wins it. Ovechkin has it. Fires it on net there. Nice save. Wow. Lyon. He is stepping up tonight and makes a great save against one of the greatest goal scorers of all time. And the Wings work it out to center ice. Here's Dubois. He's over the line around Johansson. Positions to get a shot there. That's knocked away. 39-34, the shot's favoring Detroit. Raymond couldn't get it out. Protas knocked it down. His shot is knocked away. Raymond's going to try it again. He gets it out. Bounces back into the Washington zone. Back with it is Ovechkin. He gets around Larkin this time. He'll fire from there. It's knocked away. He's got 8 shots on his own. Of the 36 for Washington, Raymond got it out to center ice. 12 minutes left in regulation. Detroit is up by 2. Here's Protas. He's into the wing zone now. His shot is wide of the net. Johansson worked it out to center ice. Penalty just about done. To Soderblom. The Wings take it back. Here is Johansson, knocks it back down the ice. Now the penalty is over. Detroit kills it. Washington is now 0 for 4 on the power play. 11 shots on net, though. Here's Protas. It's knocked away from him by Raymond. Gets it to Larkin. The Wings are moving it back into the zone. What a play there. Sandin stepped up, knocked him away from the puck, and turns it right back. Here is Ovechkin back into the zone, and Simon Edvinsson makes a play of the game, knocking Ovechkin flat and taking it back. We got the third liners out there. Halfway done here in the third. 3-1 Detroit. There's Gustafsson with it. There's going to be a penalty coming here to Washington. Detroit's going to get another power play. They scored 2 quick power play goals way back in the first period. This will be their 5th attempt on the power play. Roy is in the box.
Washington penalty to number 3, Matt Roy. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 11:20.
Puck will be dropped to the right of Logan Thompson. Wings win it. Gustafsson has it. Shot on net from there. What a save by Thompson. Held on here. Holds on or holds on. Making up words here. Who listens to the third period of any of these broadcasts? If you do, welcome in. I have yet to see anyone watch more than 10 minutes of any one of these videos. Washington wins the faceoff. It's knocked down at the line. Tarasenko takes it away. Gets down low and a shot there that's knocked away. I have fun broadcasting, so I don't care. I want people to listen, though. It is kind of fun. Whatever. What are you going to do? Here comes Tarasenko. Eller knocks him away from the puck and knocks it down the ice. 3-1 Detroit. This could be a big step in the right direction for them. They hold on here. Here's a shot by Tarasenko that's knocked away. Rebound is loose. Tarasenko grabs it. Shot there is blocked. Eller got in the way and knocks it out to center ice. Feel like if the Wings don't score early on a power play, they don't score at all. Here's Mott back into the zone. He takes a shot from there that's knocked away. That's his first shot of the game. Rebound. Grabbed up by Detroit. Here's Smith. Shot on net from there and they score! Power play goal! Just after I said that, I am proven wrong by Craig Smith, who nets his 11th of the season and extends the lead for Detroit to 3. Another power play goal for the Red Wings. Mott and Tarasenko will get assists. Craig Smith's 11th. They picked him up at the trade deadline. Did not expect him to be a huge goal scorer, but he's gotten a couple since he came over from Chicago. Or come over. Whatever. I don't want to talk. Puck back to center ice. Wings are up by 3. Shut your mouth. Eller wins the faceoff. Here's Radish.
Detroit goal scored on the power play.
Knocked away from him by Tarasenko. He'll bring it back into the zone.
Assist to number 14.
Shot there is knocked away by Thompson. Top liners will be out there.
12:40.
Winding down in this one. Big lead for Detroit. 4-1. Here's Van Riemsdyk. Has possession. Right, a nice pass. Got it over to Wilson. He's working in on the breakaway. He's all the way in. That shot is going to be stopped. Lyon has just been a wall tonight. He gave up the one earlier, but he's made some amazing saves since then. Penalty coming the other way. DeBrincat and Wilson getting into it again. Wilson's going to be gone, but there's a lot of penalties here.
Detroit penalty to number 93, Alex DeBrincat. 2 minutes for roughing. Washington penalty to number 43, Tom Wilson. 2 minutes for slashing, 2 minutes for roughing, a 5-minute major for cross-checking, and a game misconduct. Time of the penalties, 14:40.
So this is what happened. So DeBrincat for Detroit got 2 for roughing. Wilson got 2 for slashing, 2 for roughing, a 5-minute major for cross-checking, and a game misconduct. So this is how it's going to work out. And this may be wrong, but I did some research, and I think this is the right way to play it. So DeBrincat's in the box, along with Van Riemsdyk and Chychrun. Chychrun is serving the 2 minutes for roughing. So he'll actually serve both of the 2 minutes. So for 2 minutes, it'll be 4-on-4. Then Detroit will have a 3-minute power play. And then when that expires, if there's still time left in the game, which there likely won't be, they would start up a 2-minute power play from the slashing call. All in, Detroit gets their 6th and 7th power plays. We have 4-on-4. The Red Wings have Comfort, Kane, Sider, and Sherrod. The Capitals bring Ovechkin down with Wilson gone. So they have McMichael, Strome, and Ovechkin with Carlson on the ice for this 4-on-4 situation. That's 3. That's 2 minutes. Another, that would be 3 minutes right here. That'll be the major. So, here we go. I think we figured it out. Maybe not. I might be wrong. Either way, the Wings are going to probably win this game. That's all that matters. Washington wins the faceoff. Ovechkin has it. He's going to skate into the zone unhampered. He's all the way down low. Shot there is going to be knocked into the crowd off of the pad of Lyon with a faceoff now deep in the Red Wing zone. Washington wins the faceoff. Puck is loose in the circle, though. It's picked up by Ovechkin. He's going to get a shot from there. That one is in on net, and it's stopped again. Puck is loose, though. It's going to be picked up there by Strome. His shot is off the net, off the outside of the net this time. Picked up by Comfer for Detroit. Gets it up center ice. Puck is loose there. It's picked up by Strome now. He moves it back into the wing zone. His shot there is blocked. That first 2 minutes is over. DeBrincat will come back on the ice. Wings are on the power play for the 5-minute major that's being served by Van Riemsdyk. Wings have possession. Here's DeBrincat up over the line. Shot there is knocked away. Grabbed by McMichael. Couldn't work it out. Sider took possession. Shot there is kicked away. Wings have 47 shots on net, y'all. Strome worked it out to center ice. Wings trying to move it back. Oops. Here's Comfer. Shot there is knocked away. A 2-minute penalty to Van Riemsdyk is, or was that Chikrin? Sorry. That original minor was done. Chikrin's goes to the bench. Or he'll actually stay out there. Carlson will go to the bench. Van Riemsdyk is still in there. Puck is loose. Picked up by the Red Wings. Here's Kane. Shot there on net, and they are stopped. Saved by Logan Thompson. 11th shot on net for Kane. The top line for Detroit has 23 shots between the three of the forwards here, of the 49 that Detroit has here in this game. They win the faceoff. Shot here by DeBrincat. That one's going to be knocked away. Puck is loose in there. It's picked up by Strome. Works it out. Actually, I misspoke earlier. Chikrin's penalty wouldn't start until this first one's over. Wings are back. Here's Kane up over the line. So it's still Carlson, Strome, McMichael, Ovechkin. Shot here by Kane. Knocked away. Now the penalty to Van Riemsdyk is back. So that penalty is done. Oops. Carlson will now go to the bench. And the 2-minute minor will start. Wings come back with it. Here's Strome. His shot is just wide of the net. Loose in there. Picked up by the Red Wings. Sherratt. Shot there is blocked. Ovechkin has it. He works it back out to center ice. And the game is going to end here. Got a little hairy there in that third period. The Red Wings hold on to defeat the Washington Capitals here on the first game of this 4-game road trip. Wrapping up the month of March for them. They finish here with a 4-1 victory over Washington. We'll be back for the post-game report in a moment. Welcome back. Post-game report here from Washington. The Red Wings defeat the Washington Capitals by a final of 4-1. A lot of penalties in that third period. The Red Wings ended up with 51 shots on goal. They had 19 in that third period. Washington with 39 shots on goal. They were 0 for 4 on the power play. Detroit 3 for 7. That was the difference tonight. The power play came alive. And honestly, Alex Lyon played stellar in nets for them tonight. He turned away 38 of 39 shots. The goal in that third period, Craig Smith's power play goal, his 11th from Mott and Tarasenko at 12:40. That was the only goal in that third period of play for Detroit. Alex Lyon will pick up the win tonight. Logan Thompson will get the loss. And the Red Wings will stay on the road. They will head to play Vegas, who they just played. They'll play them on Saturday night, and we'll be there for the broadcast. This is Stratman Hockey. We appreciate you listening. We hope that you are having a great day, and we wish you the best. And we appreciate you listening to our broadcast. Again, the final here from Washington. The Detroit Red Wings 4 and the Washington Capitals 1. Good night. God bless. Take care.